Good day, everyone. Hope everyone's doing good. Welcome to a video about anxiety. So I know there's probably a lot of you experiencing this. And the way I know this is I left a comment last evening on someone else's video. It was basically a video about the weirdness in the sky and the blackout in Portugal and Spain, the AI technology that's messing with us and all this stuff. And for the last few days, I guess I'd say about 3 days, maybe 4 days, I have felt so anxious and depressed for no reason. I mean, and it hits like something smacking you in the face. It's like, and I hear the high frequencies, of course. I'm still hearing that all the time. And you'll hear that high frequency, that really high-pitched squealing in your ears, and then the next thing you feel different. Nobody can tell me that what I'm experiencing is not from that. It is. So I left a comment on a video, and instantly I got a ton of responses to it saying, man, I've been feeling that for 2 weeks now. I've been feeling that for a week and a half. I've been feeling that for 3 weeks, whatever. All kinds of people, like bang, 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 comment after comment, responding to what I said. So not many people see my videos. Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't recommend them, and that's an old issue I don't like to even talk about anymore. But whoever sees this video, I bet you some are going to say, yes, this is happening to me too. There's no question about it. I know how I normally feel. And if I feel depressed, there's a reason I feel depressed, right? I don't feel depressed for nothing just because I want to be depressed. I can be feeling pretty good, looking forward to something, and things are going well for the day, whatever, and I should be feeling upbeat, and I do for a bit, and then all of a sudden, smack. And this anxiety especially, it's awful. It's torture. I will say it's literally torture. And what I feel it is, partly, is they want everybody on pharmaceuticals. They really do. And I think they've been doing this to us for a long time. But I think the technology is getting more and more advanced. The AI is getting better and better. And it might even have gone off on its own now. I think it has. And it's just doing what it wants to do. I bet you a good half the population out there is experiencing what I'm talking about. It might be more. It might be all the population, and some people just aren't cluing into the fact that that's what it is. So it got so bad. I gave up drinking and smoking cigarettes and doing drugs and all that stuff back in December. And I did really well, and still not doing any drugs, still not smoking cigarettes. But I literally got to the point, and it is not just because I wanted to give in and start drinking again. The anxiety in the last few days has been so awful. I'm like, I can't stand this. I gotta do something to calm it down. So moderate amounts of alcohol, and it takes the edge off it, but it still doesn't squash it. It just doesn't squash it at all. And I'm actually quite surprised with the using a little bit of alcohol after all that time. I would have thought my tolerance would be so low that a beer would knock me on my ass, but it wasn't the case, and it just barely touched this anxiety. But it did mellow it out a little bit. I didn't know what else to do, and I still don't know what else to do. I feel like at this very moment, as I make this video, there's just anxiety ripping through my whole body. It's mostly in my chest, and my stomach, but even in my legs are fidgety. I can't keep them still. I'm just anxious. And mentally, it's making my mind race through all these bad things that I don't have any desire to think about those things at all, but I can't stop them. I mean, thoughts like, imagining a fire in the house and burning to death and like just really horrible things. You think I can keep them out of my mind? I don't walk around thinking about stuff like that. The last few days I have, and it's bizarre. It's just really bizarre. But I'm making this video because I think there's other people feeling it, and they're just going to attribute it to something else. But I'm 98% sure that it's technology. It's the AI doing something to us. And I don't know how to tell you to battle it. Like I said, I tried small amounts of alcohol just to calm it down a little bit because it got so bad I couldn't stand it. I literally could not stand it. I go for a walk, and go for a walk in the sun. That usually will up your mood. Like, you're going to feel good. The sunshine beating on you, and well, now mind you, there's been a lack of sunshine here too. It's the last day of April, and it's 2 degrees outside, 2 degrees Celsius, which is, like, I don't know, 30 some, more than 30, probably 40 degrees maybe. 32 is 0, so somewhere in between 32 and 40 degrees if you're into Fahrenheit. Tomorrow's first day of May, okay? Literally, in the weather the other day, they were calling for either 3 days of straight rain or snow, okay, at the end of April. I've never seen that in my life. Never. So they're messing with the weather too. And whatever they're doing with the weather could be, could have something to do with this. Because they're talking about just dumping a bunch of sulfur dioxide in the air to block out the sun and cool the planet. All this horse shit. A bunch of crap. That's insane. And they know it is, but people will eat it up because people are stupid, unfortunately. And what's going to happen is a major famine, which is probably the whole purpose in them doing it in the first place. Okay, the less sun they let in, the less crops are going to grow, the less food there's going to be. Famine. And anybody that doesn't think they're evil enough to do that, you just need to do a little homework. You'll find out they're plenty evil to do that, I promise. I promise you. So this is how they're guaranteeing that we're going to go to the doctor and get some antidepressants and anti-anxiety medication, the psych meds. Terrible, terrible things. And they want everybody on it, plain and simple. I'm still not, and I refuse it. Anything that's physically addictive, that you're going to have a withdrawal syndrome to come off of it, that's a real dangerous thing to mess with. And antidepressants have a withdrawal syndrome that's so freaking bad. I did go through it once. I was on the antidepressant for 2.5 to 3 weeks. And coming off of it was so bad. I mean, even though I was only on it that long, it was a horrifying torture. It made me suicidal and everything for like a week. It was absolutely horrific. So stay off of those if you can. I get a feeling that even people that are on them are probably experiencing this anxiety right now. And it's not even just the anxiety. It's the depression and the crazy racing thoughts that are just going through my mind all of a sudden. And they always follow that high-pitched sound, like I say. So I don't believe I'm just generating this at random. Something is assisting in the generation of these thoughts, this anxious feeling. It's in my chest so bad. It's like, when you're a little kid and your mother yelled at you and you got really in big trouble and you get this feeling in your throat like you're going to cry, right? It comes right up in your chest and up in your throat. That feeling 24/7 won't go away. And it's horrible. It's absolutely horrifying after a while. You'll do anything to make it stop. So I'm not promoting, being an alcoholic and drinking and stuff. It's just really the only thing. If I had something else that would help me, I'd use it, but because I really can't stand this anxiety anymore. But alcohol's not even really touching it either, so I just don't know what to do with it. Exercise slightly helps a little bit. Going for a walk in the sun, like I say, but it's not doing what it usually does. I used to go for a walk on a nice sunny day. Like it's cold today, it's only 2 degrees out. But it's sunny. So if I went out in the sun beating on my head, I instantly feel better. It's a mood lifter right away. This anxiety's so bad, I don't think any amount of sunshine is going to touch it. I just... So, leave me a comment if you're experiencing the same thing. My heart goes out to you if you are. It's horrific. And I think it's spreading like wildfire everywhere. I think everybody's experiencing it. They're messing with us in a big way. So, I'll leave it there. Thanks for watching. Hope you all feel okay, and I hope the anxiety's not too bad. Cheers.